Jacobson. Jacobson quickly goes inside to Bray. A turnaround off the glass doesn't go, and a rebound comes down to Chloe Conway. Concordia pushing up the floor. Kendall Reynolds looks inside to Conway. Bounces off to Rundis in the high post. Her shot partially blocked, but Reynolds comes down with the rebound. Concordia with a second chance opportunity here on their opening possession. Bouchard spots up and hits a three. Coming off the assist from Hannah Acree. Zoe Bouchard able to knock down the tray. It's her 5th of the season, and it gives Concordia an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, she's 5 of 27, so it's really good to see her get that down. When she gets that first one down, she can get hot.
Deflection out near half court, and a travel going to be whistled here against Pike Valley. Coming up with the loose ball was Riley Jacobson, but she lost her footing, went to the ground, and it results in the first turnover of the game against the Pike Valley Panthers, who enter this contest averaging 20 turnovers a game. Hannah Acree off a skip pass, wants a three and hits it.
Wow.
Acree knocked down a triple last night. She's got her 6th of the season. She's hit more threes than any other Panther this year, and Concordia out to a 6-0 start, a minute gone by.
Panthers 2 for 2 beyond the arc. They come in shooting only about 18% beyond the arc. But
Douglas trying to get it off to Jacobson, couldn't handle the pass, and off the steal, Chloe Conway able to take it away for Concordia. Lady Panthers running the floor. Off the second turnover against Pike Valley. Kendall Reynolds comes near side to Conway. Acree has it on the left side wing. Back inside to Chloe, and Chloe's going to walk with it. A travel and turnover here against Concordia. It'll be the first against the Lady Panthers. Concordia comes in averaging 20 turnovers a game.
And that's just about exactly what the Pike Valley Panthers are averaging, about 20 turnovers a game. So should be fairly even that way.
Field trying to inbound against pressure here, and the ball stolen by Reynolds. Looks inside to Bouchard. High off the glass, she'll miss. And the rebound pulled down by Pike Valley. Field there to board it for Pike Valley. Concordia will set it back in their half-court defense. Kaylee Bray with the basketball. Gives it off into the hands of Leah Benny, who had checked in. And now near side, we're going to get a whistle and a foul against Kendall Reynolds. Trying to go for a steal here against Jacobson. Reynolds will pick up her first. It'll be the first foul for either team. Pike Valley with the basketball. Jacobson has it out near the top circle. Off to Bray, back to Jacobson, wanting to drive, and the ball stripped and stolen. Taryn Rundis comes away with the takeaway. Third steal already for Concordia as a team. Up the floor, Reynolds gets an open look at a three. This one bounces off, and Kaylee Bray there to board it for Pike Valley. 2 minutes gone by. Concordia still with that 6-0 advantage following threes by Bouchard and Acree. Pike Valley with the basketball trying to get on the board for the first time. Leah Benny out front, looking to give it off to Field, and she's knocked to the floor by Zoe Bouchard, and Bouchard will pick up her first foul. It'll be the second team foul whistled here against Concordia.
Panthers playing very aggressive on defense, and again, it's just so far it's helped them. They've allowed no points.
Field trying to get it into Bray. The ball knocked away. Conway comes away with her second steal. 5th turnover already against Pike Valley. Here's Kendall Reynolds with it. Off to Bouchard out front. Penetrates. Back off to Reynolds. She'll go inside to Rundis. Rundis gets it bobbled out of her hands and ends up walking with it. So Concordia has turned it over for the second time.
Panthers just a little too anxious, I think, right now. Just need maybe slow it down just a little bit on offense, but they're moving the ball well, and hopefully they can get some good shots off of that.
Jacobson bringing it up across the timeline to set things up offensively for Pike Valley. She'll get it back here on the right side, tries to go to Bray. Bray's going to get tied up here by Conway, and the possession arrow will favor Concordia. Results in another turnover against Pike Valley, their 6th here to start in this opening quarter.
And really another steal, that time by Chloe Conway. That's with three. She's just stepping right in front and grabbing the ball and using her strength to rip the ball away.
Bouchard has it near side, looks in the corner to Rundis, skip pass going long to Acree. She'll overthrow her, and Concordia's turned it over now for the third time. 5:07 remaining, opening quarter. Concordia on top, leading 6-0. The Lady Panthers again will settle back into their half-court defense as Pike Valley with it. Jacobson, the senior guard, bringing it up. She'll play it off in the high post. Bray with the basketball, stands, holds, now bounces into the hands of Field. Trying to come near side to Jacobson. It's stolen by Reynolds. Kendall up the floor, scores it. Reynolds becomes the 3rd Panther player to score here in this opening quarter. Comes off the 7th turnover against Pike Valley. The 2nd steal recorded by Reynolds, and Concordia out to an 8-0 lead. 4:37 left to go in the first quarter. Now a tip ball. Bray has it. She'll give it off the Field. Shot, this one doesn't go, and the rebound out long to Concordia. So Concordia will have possession here. 4:28 left to go in this first quarter. A year ago, these two teams met up, and it was Concordia picking up a 12-point victory against Pike Valley, 47-35. Reynolds fires a three that doesn't go here, and the rebound tipped up. It's out of bounds off of Rundis and Concordia, and it'll be Pike Valley basketball. Nearing the midway point of this opening quarter, Concordia on top, leading 8-0.
They have, again, 5 points off of those turnovers. It's really hurting Pike Valley right now. 7 turnovers on Pike Valley.
Near side, Field looks down on the block to Bray, working against Conway. Bray trying to find somewhere to go with it. We'll kick it off here on the right side. Benny with the basketball, trying to drive, is going to draw a reach-in foul. The whistle, this one, I believe, on Acree. Hannah will pick up her first. It'll be the third team foul against Concordia. And Pike Valley will look to play it in as a substitute coming in. Reese Douglas back on the floor for Pike Valley as she'll check in the place of Josiah Field. Pike Valley looking to inbound. With the basketball's Bray. Quick turnaround in the paint. This one off, and the rebound to Chloe Conway. Second board for Conway. Up the floor, Bouchard with it. Bounces on the baseline to Rundis. Trying for a kick-out pass, and this one knocked away and stolen by Reese Douglas. Douglas up the floor, trying to get the first points for Pike Valley. She'll miss the lay-in, and the rebound comes down to Kendall Reynolds. Second board for Reynolds. Outlet up the floor. Conway trying to take it to the hole. She's going to lose the dribble out of bounds, and a turnover on Concordia.
Neither team right now can get any rhythm at all on either offense or defense. Again, Pike Valley yet to score.
Pike Valley with 7 turnovers, Concordia now with 5, but Concordia does have the 8-0 advantage. 3:18 left to play here in this first quarter. Out front, Benny with the basketball. Off to Douglas. Guarded out of the man-to-man by Bouchard. A bounce pass on the block to Bray. Skip pass right side and a three by Jacobson. Hard off the heel. Rebound to Chloe Conway. Conway's third. Acree with the basketball. Feeds it up ahead to Rundis. Now it's Bouchard. Wants her second three. Good.
Oh, wow.
Zoe Bouchard spots up and hits. She has 6 points. That went off the assist from Rundis. Concordia on top, leading 11-0, and a timeout to Coach Calloway and the Pike Valley Lady Panthers. 2:47 left to go in the first. 11-0. Concordia on top. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Coming up for the senior center. Off the foul that's whistled on Kaylee Bray. It's her first.
Chloe has struggled a little bit of late from the free throw line. She's 14 of 32 for 48%. See if she can knock a couple down right here. And the Panthers on top, 11-2. A little hard off the heel.
Could not get the first. Field back in for Pike Valley as she'll check in to replace Benny. And Conway will get another opportunity at it. 2:04 remaining, opening quarter, 11-2. Concordia on top. Conway's free throw, good. Chloe makes 1 of 2. Concordia with the 10-point advantage. 2 minutes left to go, first quarter. Pike Valley brings it up. Jacobson, the senior, swings it off left side. with the ball rather as Douglas. She'll look inside to Bray, and Bray is going to be fouled going up from the left side. She'll head to the free throw line. A two-shot opportunity coming up for her. Off the contact on Conway. First against her, the fourth against Concordia.
Bray, she struggled from the free throw line, not shooting very well. We'll see how she does on this.
Kaylee's first free throw, up and in.
Good.
This is a Pike Valley team that through the first 2 months of the season has only been able to play 5 games. This marks just game number 6 for them. Next free throw on the way. This one misses, and the rebound to Taryn Rundis. Rundis with her first rebound. Concordia up 9. They've led by as much as 11 here in this opening quarter. We're down to 1:42 left to go in the first. Conway on a turnaround, knocks it down. Coming off the assist from Bouchard. Chloe with her first field goal has 3 points and puts Concordia back up 11.
Well, they're really trying to get the ball into Chloe because they know she's got a bit of an advantage right in there, and so far she really has. Done a nice job so far.
Bray with the basketball. Kicks it out front into the hands of Jacobson. Top circle, she'll set things up. Jacobson trying to drive on Reynolds. Looking for a pass near side to Douglas, and it's stolen by Bouchard. Zoe up the floor. Zoe in transition scores it. 8 first quarter points for Bouchard. She leads Concordia, and the Panthers have a 13-point advantage. 60 seconds remaining here in this first frame.
Just a nice anticipation that time by Zoe, and with her quickness, there's a steal by Chloe Conway again.
Conway now with her 4th steal. And up the floor, we got a whistle and a foul. Douglas going to pick up her first against Bouchard. So Douglas whistled for her first. It's her first foul. It's the second team foul against Pike Valley. And Pike Valley a little frustrated. 9 turnovers here to start in this opening quarter, and they find themselves behind by 13. Reynolds out top with it. Kendall off to Bouchard. Zoe with half of the Panther points to start, 8 of 16. Concordia leading 16-3. Bouchard's knocked down a couple of threes so far in this one. Here's Reynolds pulling up, a 14-footer from the right, good.
And another assist that time from Zoe Bouchard. But Reynolds, what a nice shot. Just a little, about a 15-foot jump shot off the right side. Nice, nothing but net.
On the other end, Bray backing in on the block. A quick turnaround is good off the glass. Kaylee Bray with her first field goal has 3 points in the contest. Concordia's lead at 13. 10 seconds left to go in the first. Reynolds out top, plays it off near side to Hannah Acree. Back off to Reynolds, down to 3 seconds. Kendall pulls up, right side elbow, this one off. And we'll head to the second quarter. Concordia on top, leading 18-5 in this home matchup against Pike Valley. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KSC. Zoe Bouchard hit 2 of them. She leads Concordia with 8 points, 4 points in the contest for Kendall Reynolds, 3 points for Hannah Acree, 3 points for Chloe Conway. Pike Valley led by Kaylee Bray's 3 points, 2 points for Riley Jacobson. And Concordia, who led by as much as 13, up 18-5 here with 7:48 left to go in this second quarter. And excuse me, I meant led by as much as 15 at one point, up by 13 right now. Here's Conway with a deflection, and Reynolds coming away with the steal. Kendall now with her 3rd steal of the contest, 10th turnover on Pike Valley. And here's Rundis, an open lane to the rim, and Taryn Rundis takes off and scores it. Rundis has her first 2 in the contest, and Lauren Concordia shooting outstanding to
Oh,
start.
they are. They are shooting 58%, but main thing beyond the arc, they are 3 of 5, 4 of 7 inside the arc, 58%. They just, boy, they're going down right now, and Zoe Bouchard is red hot along with the rest of the Panthers.
Another deflection and steal for Reynolds. Kendall now with her 4th steal of the contest. Up the floor in transition. Conway able to score it. Chloe now with 5 points in the ball game. And Concordia with their biggest lead up 17, 22-5. Minute gone by here in this second quarter. Pike Valley with it out front. Jacobson guarded out of the man-to-man by Reynolds. Will play it off to Bray. Around the perimeter, Jacobson gets it back, penetrates, pulls up, and her jumper bounces in. Riley Jacobson able to get around and score. She has 4 points. Zoe down the floor with the basketball. Bouchard looks into Conway. Conway posting up against Bray to the rim, misses the lay-in, and the rebound tip loose. Coming away with it is Reese Douglas for Pike Valley. Just the 3rd board of the ball game for Pike Valley. They're being out-rebounded 8-3 here to start. Concordia on top, leading 22-7, 6:15 left to go here in this second quarter. Near side with the basketball is Jacobson. Looks down to Bray on the block. Bray posting up, 1 dribble, will give it off out front. Back in, Bray working against Conway, will miss on a turnaround. Rebound tipped out, and coming away with it is Hannah Acree. First board of the contest for the sophomore guard. Bouchard up the floor, into the hands of Reynolds. Kendall plays it out front to Acree. Hannah will swing it off to Conway. Conway with the basketball, working against Bray, and Bray able to swipe at it. Knocked it away, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touched by Kaylee. It'll stay with Concordia. Natalie Bray will also check into the ball game now, as she'll come on the floor. Here's a 3-point shot on the inbound for Reynolds that doesn't go. Rundis sneaks in out of nowhere with the rebound, but can't score on the putback, and Natalie Bray comes down with the rebound for Pike Valley. Concordia on top, leading 22-7. 5.5 remaining here in this second quarter. Josiah Field with the basketball out front. She'll swing it off on the near side to Jacobson. Jacobson scored just a moment ago. She's going to get to the rim and draw a foul. Jacobson going to head to the free throw line here. She has 4 of the 7 so far for Pike Valley. And off the second foul against Kendall Reynolds, Jacobson will step to the stripe for 2 shots.
Jacobson just 62% free throw shooter.
Free throw on the way. This one up and in. Jacobson, the best free throw shooter on this Pike Valley team, and she's able to net that one there. Has 5 points in the contest. Concordia on top, leading 23-7 as the Panthers going to bring in a fresh 5 now to work here against Pike Valley. Derica Reed, the senior, checking into the contest, along with Chloe Conway, Ashley Bartlett, Hattie Blackwood, and Madison Meyer. Free throw was good by Jacobson as she makes them both. Blackwood bringing the basketball up. Plays it off to Carly Colgren here on the near side. Carly gets an open lane to the bucket but misses the lay-in. Rebound, though, tipped out. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Concordia. So the Panthers will keep possession here. Concordia able to get some young girls in early in this one. Bartlett with the basketball. Will play it off to Blackwood. Now near side, it's Carly Colgren with it. Carly picks up the handle. 2-3 zone defense being played by Pike Valley as Blackwood wants to go inside. Bartlett trying to post up on the block, and she loses it out of bounds. Turnover on Concordia, their 7th.
It's good to see some of these other girls in. Really good, because they certainly need to practice, because the Panthers, again, playing with 5 seniors, really need some these girls to get some playing time.
Pike Valley with the basketball. They look inside to Bray. Kaylee cutting off that right side, will miss a shot. Gets her own rebound, though, and gets the stick back. 5 points in the contest now for Kaylee Bray. Makes it a 13-point ball game, 11-point ball game, rather, 22-11 with 4.5 left to go here in this second quarter. And now a turnover again on Concordia. Carly Colgren trying to go inside with it, and Bartlett losing it out of bounds. It's the 8th turnover now against Concordia. And Pike Valley with a substitution.
I'm not sure what.
Well, they wanted to bring in, it looked like, Kaylee Larson, but Larson, they decided they were going to resume play before Larson checked in, and so they had to stop things. They'll bring Larson out. She'll check in here momentarily as Pike Valley will resume play here. Kaylee Bray going to walk with it, and so the turnover, the 11th against Pike Valley. And checking into the contest for Bray will be Larson. Concordia with the basketball, bringing it in. Carly Colgren has it. The freshman guard brings it across the timeline. Carly picks up the dribble left side, trying to go inside to Bartlett, couldn't handle the pass, and Concordia's turned it over again. That is the 9th against Concordia here in this opening quarter of play. Lady Panthers up 11 as we approach the midway point here of this second quarter. Pike Valley with the basketball. In the high post with it is Josiah Field. Field will swing it off left side. Field gets it back and plays it off here on the near side to Jacobson. Pike Valley working it in and out. Jacobson guarded by Colgren. Pulls up for a deep two from the right that doesn't go. And a rebound underneath to Bartlett. Ashley with her first board off the bench. Carly Colgren up ahead to Madison Meyer. Meyer on a turnaround, scores it. The freshman able to put it in for her first two. First assist of the game for Carly Colgren. Concordia up 13, 24-11, 3:23 remaining here in this second quarter.
Now, there was some good quick passing, and that was really nice and good to see Bartlett score the ball. Oops.
And we got timeout going to be called here by Pike Valley. 3:17 left to go here in this second quarter. 24-11 our score. A full timeout on the floor. We'll take a break with them. Concordia on top. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Pike Valley inbounds out of the timeout. Concordia on top leading 24-11, 3:12 remaining here in this opening half.
Panthers have put their starters back in the ball game.
Jacobson trying to go inside. The ball deflected by Chloe Conway and stolen by Hannah Acree. 12th turnover against Pike Valley. Concordia with the basketball. Reynolds has it, bounces out front to Acree. Right side, it's Bouchard going inside to Conway, and on a turnaround, she'll miss, but is fouled. Chloe going back to the line. And we'll see who they whistle this one on. It's going to be whistled against Natalie Bray. First foul for her, third team foul against Pike Valley. And Chloe Conway will step to the stripe.
She's 1 for 2 tonight from the free throw line. This one's up and a little bit short.
5 points so far in this one for Conway. To go along with 4 rebounds, 4 steals so far in the early going of this one. And she'll prepare for the next free throw. Concordia again on top, leading by 13. They've led by as much as 17 here in this one. Free throw on the way, short as well. Rebound tipped long. Trying to chase after it was Conway. And we'll see, they're going to say it's off of Pike Valley. It'll stay with Concordia. So the Panthers will keep possession in the front court here. Zoe Bouchard inbounds. Kendall Reynolds has it out front. We'll play it off to Rundis here on the near side. Acree gets it in the corner. Out front, Bouchard. Swing play right side. Bouchard. Skip coming near side. Acree puts it on the floor, wanting to drive with it. Double team coming. She'll bounce off to Rundis. Now it's Bouchard off the right side, going to the rim. She'll miss, but is fouled. And so Zoe will head to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for her. Good ball movement there, Lauren, by the Panthers.
Really was. They moved it around and moved it very quickly. Rundis got the ball to Bouchard, and she just drove that right side of the paint there and got a shot off. See if she can get this one. The Panthers, again, the other night they struggled from the free throw line last night. They're struggling tonight. They're just 1 of 5 right now. They come in as a team shooting 62%.
Next one on the way for Bouchard. Good. Zoe able to knock in 1 of 2, has 9 points for Concordia. And with under 2.5 left to go here in this first half, Concordia on top leading 25-11. Stick around. Coming up on the Panther halftime show, Lauren Swinson will present the CHS Alumni Moments. It's coming up at the half on KNCK. Here's a three-point shot that rattles out for Pike Valley. Rebound, Chloe Conway, following the miss by Field. Up the floor, Bouchard bouncing inside to Reynolds. Double team, she's going to get tied up. The possession arrow will stay with Concordia. So the Panthers will keep possession here as Bouchard will look to inbound from the left side. Out front, Rundis, an open look in the high post. It bounces off, and underneath, a rebound to Pike Valley.
In the pregame warm-up, those were the shots I was watching Rundis shoot, and she wasn't missing them, and that one just a little off to the right.
Jacobson has it left side, skip pass, tip, deflected, and it's out of bounds off of Pike Valley. Zoe Bouchard with the deflection, and then it came off the fingertips of Field. And so it results in another turnover on Pike Valley, their 13th. Concordia up 14 with 1:40 to go in this second quarter. Acree with the basketball, looks to Rundis in the high post. Bounces to Reynolds. Puts up a shot that doesn't go. Rebound fought for, and we got an over-the-back foul on Chloe Conway. After Leah Benny comes up with another rebound. Conway's going to pick up her second.
Just a little too aggressive that time. Chloe's done a good job on the boards again with the 5 rebounds already, and but that time just a little too aggressive.
Down to 1:25 left to go here, opening half. 25-11, Concordia on top. Pike Valley with the basketball. Jacobson with it on the right side. Feeds it off to Bray out top. Bounce pass left side. Larson trying to go back inside. The ball being deflected, and we've got a travel that's going to be whistled here against Field and Pike Valley. Another turnover on the Pike Valley Panthers. They're 14th here in this first half.
And that really started with a deflection again by Chloe Conway. Chloe Conway just reached in there and knocked the ball loose, and then there was a scramble for it. And Panthers get it.
Acree swings it off to Reynolds. Now it's Bouchard. Skip pass to Acree. Hannah puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble, and loses it out of bounds. A turnover on Concordia. The 10th now against Concordia. Down to 56 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Concordia on top, leading 25-11. Panthers outscoring Pike Valley just by 1 here in this second quarter, 7-6, after Concordia raced out to an 18-5 lead at the end of the first. Kaylee Bray will miss a shot, and the rebound comes down to Chloe Conway. Quick outlet. Hannah Acree with it. She'll slow things down, and she'll give it off to Rundis. Now off to Reynolds. Head fake on a deep 2. Will play it off. Acree to Bouchard, into Rundis. In the paint, her shot partially blocked. Reynolds trying to get to it, stepped out of bounds. It'll be Pike Valley basketball.
You know, Rundis, who comes in shooting 49% from the field, struggling tonight. She's just 1 of 5. That's highly not like her at all. Usually she's shooting close to 50% from the field, but been just a little bit short.
20 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. 25-11 our score. Concordia on top. Turnaround by Larson, and the paint is off, and the rebound to Kendall Reynolds. Down to the final 10 seconds here of this first half. Bouchard into Rundis. Beautiful pass. Rundis misses. Rebound Conway, and she'll get the stick back. 7 points, 7 boards for Chloe, and we'll head to the halftime break. Concordia on top, leading 27-11. The Lady Panthers on top of Pike Valley. It's time for the Next Tech Wireless halftime report. Make your school year successful with portable chargers, Bluetooth headphones and speakers, charging cables, protective cases, and more. All found at your local Next Tech Wireless store. The latest iPads and smartphones will make your school year a breeze. So stop by your local Next Tech Wireless store today in Concordia or Beloit for all the tools you'll need to succeed this year. A 16-point Concordia lead at the intermission. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Just underway to begin the third quarter. Concordia on top, leading 27-11. Panthers at home match it up with the Pike Valley Panthers in non-league play. And here's a turnover on Pike Valley as Chloe Conway comes away with the steal. Reynolds with a nice bounce pass off to Bouchard. And Zoe, the first in double figures with 11. Reynolds with the assist, and Concordia now with its biggest lead, up 18.
Second assist for Reynolds that time, but right now Bouchard, she is shooting the ball unreal. She is 4 of 5, 2 for. There's another, almost a steal by Chloe Conway.
Conway with 5 steals already, gets a deflection here, but the ball ends up out of bounds, and so it'll stay with Pike Valley. Pike Valley will look to inbound. Leah Benny to play it in. Benny trying to find somewhere to go with the basketball. Will bounce into the hands of Douglas, guarded by Acree. Shot on the way by Douglas, high off the glass, doesn't go. And a rebound to Conway, now her 8th board as she leads Concordia in this one. Concordia out-rebounded Pike Valley 17-7 in that opening half. With the basketball, Conway gets it knocked out of her hands by Bray, and picking up the loose handle is Benny. Turnover on Concordia, their 11th. Panthers with 11 turnovers, 15 so far in this one for Pike Valley. Jacobson looks in the high post. Bray puts it on the floor. Double team coming. Will kick it off right side. Douglas's shot doesn't go. Bray battling for the rebound. Kaylee double teamed, will bounce it out. Jacobson with it. Second chance opportunity here for the Pike Valley Lady Panthers. They trail it by 18. Bray on the block, working against Conway. Chloe with 3 fouls for her. They'll give it off into the hands here of Douglas. Skip pass coming left side. It's stolen by Bouchard. Zoe up the floor in transition is going to be fouled. Benny picks up her second, and Bouchard, off her second steal of the game, is heading to the free throw line. A 2-shot opportunity coming up for the senior.
What a nice steal that time by Bouchard. She was anticipating that all the way and took it all the way down the court. Didn't get the shot to go, but it's at the free throw line. And she's a 50% free throw shooter. This one's up and in.
Bouchard able to knock it in. She has 12 points to lead all scorers. Conway with 7. 4 for Kendall Reynolds, 3 for Hannah Acree, 2 each for Taryn Rundis and Madison Meyer. Just 2 girls have scored for Pike Valley as Bouchard misses the next free throw, and the rebound comes down to Pike Valley. Field able to haul it in. Riley Jacobson leads the way for Pike Valley with 6 points, 5 points for Kaylee Bray. Concordia, though, on top leading 30-11. The 19-point advantage, the biggest for Concordia. Now a turnover on Pike Valley as Benny will lose it off her foot out of bounds. 16th turnover now against Pike Valley, and Concordia with the basketball back. Kendall Reynolds brings it up. Reynolds has it in the front court. Kicks it off near side to Bouchard. Skip pass to Acree. Hannah working off a screen out front, set by Rundis. Will give it off to Bouchard. Zoe penetrates, pulls up, and she's fouled. Benny just picked up her 3rd. Zoe's going back to the line.
Again, she is shooting 50% from the line here tonight. That's what she's shooting on this season. So see if she can knock a couple down here. What a night that young lady is having so far.
12 points so far. Make it 13. She rattles in the first free throw, and Natalie Bray will check in for Pike Valley to replace Benny, who elects it with the 3 fouls.
So able to just crawl over the front of the rim and go down. See if she can get another one. And she does. Nothing but net that time.
Bouchard now with 14 points in the contest. A 21-point Concordia lead, 32-11. 5:23 remaining here in this third quarter. Concordia on a 5-0 run to open up this third quarter. Pike Valley with the basketball. Bray, Natalie in the paint, turnaround, doesn't go, and Conway with the rebound, her 9th. Up the floor, Hannah Acree has it. Hannah will swing it off to Bouchard. Near side Conway in the high post. A nice backdoor pass to Reynolds. Reynolds will kick it off, though, to Bouchard. Left side, Acree. A 3, rattles out. Reynolds with the rebound. On the baseline, her shot is off, and now we've got a whistle and a foul against Conway. She's going to be whistled for her 4th.
Well, you hate that for Chloe because she's having a good night and playing well, really doing a terrific job with steals. I have her for 4 steals, 2 make that 5 steals, 2 deflections that resulted in turnovers. And now she'll pick up her 4th. But are they going to leave her in them?
They are. They're going to bring Carly Colgren in. Colgren's sitting at the scores table waiting to check in. But for now, action continues. Concordia Right now leading 32-11, 4:35 remaining in the third. Here's Natalie Bray on a turnaround that misses. Battle for the board. Bray coming up with the rebound, and we got a whistle and a foul. They'll put this on Rundis as Bray will head to the free throw line. A two-shot opportunity coming up for her. Taryn Rundis whistled for her first.
Bray had missed one earlier. And
Natalie, free throw, good. Gets her first point of the contest as Chloe Conway will check out. Carly Colgren will come into the ball game.
Pike Valley is a team shooting only 36% from the free throw line, but right now they're 80%. They are 4 of 5. They missed this one.
Carly Colgren chases down the rebound. First board of the game for the freshman guard. Concordia leading by 20, 4:24 to go in the third. Hannah Acree with it left side. Acree will kick it off to Bouchard. Near side to Kendall Reynolds. Reynolds skips it off to Bouchard. Left side, Acree with the basketball. Back off to Bouchard at the top of the key. Skip pass to Rundis on the baseline. Double team. Ball deflected. Acree able to pick it up for Concordia. Out front, Bouchard with it. Trying to attack. She'll give it off to Carly Colgren. A deep two is good. Carly has her first two in the contest, and it comes off the assist from Bouchard. Now the third of the ball game for Zoe. Concordia with the 22-point lead. It's their biggest now, as they're on top 34-12. 3:45 remaining in the third. Inside, Natalie Bray losing the handle, and it's out of bounds off Pike Valley, their 17th turnover.
The Panthers again with 14 points off of turnovers. Could pick up a few more here.
Concordia on a 7-1 run to open up this second half. And again, they lead it by 22. Rundis kicks it off to Bouchard out front. Zoe comes near side to Colgren. Colgren on the dribble drive, gets to the rim and scores it. Back-to-back buckets for Colgren. Concordia on top, leading 36-12.
Another assist for Zoe Bouchard. And that is now the 16th turnover point. There's
down low, steal. Colgren coming away with it. Off the turnover on Pike Valley, they're 18th. Up the floor, Bouchard has it. Double team, gets it knocked out of her hands. Zoe losing it, and it's out of bounds off Concordia. Kaylee Bray will come back in for Pike Valley, and she'll check in the place of Raylan Bolte. Concordia on top, leading 36-12. Pike Valley's been limited to just a single free throw make from Natalie Bray here in this third quarter. Jacobson, right side with the basketball. Field driving, losing it as it's stripped and taken by Taryn Rundis. Another turnover on Pike Valley, and here's Concordia with the basketball, but a turnover right back as Acree going to get called for the double dribble. 13th turnover against Concordia. 2:40 to play in the third. Concordia on top, leading 36-12. Panthers on a 9-1 run to open up this second half. Natalie trying to go inside to Kaylee. The ball batted loose. Natalie able to recover it, but then trying to force a pass again, and it's stolen by Rundis. Taryn with her third steal. Reynolds looks inside to Rundis, kicks it out to Bouchard, and a three at the top. Good.
3 for 3 from beyond the arc, and the assist for Rundis, her second.
Zoe Bouchard with 17 to lead all scores. Concordia on top, leading 39-12. And that left side, Bouchard trying to fight for a steal, is going to pick up a foul. It'll be her second.
Well, she's feeling it, and she's going after it. She saw another 2 points right there, but just couldn't quite got her with the body as tried to steal the ball.
Concordia up 27, 39-12. A minute 58 to go in the third. Pike Valley with the basketball. In the high post, Kaylee Bray. Bray puts it on the floor, working against Rundis. Bray gets to the rim, misses a shot, but is fouled. Taryn whistled for her second, will put Bray at the free throw line. Kaylee, a two-shot opportunity coming up for her. So Kaylee will step to the line. 5 points so far in the contest for the senior. First shot on the way, this one up and in.
They have shot free throws well, they really have. They're 5 of 7 tonight.
Bartlett back in for Concordia as Ashley will check into the contest to replace Hannah Acree. 39-13. Concordia on top. Pike Valley has been limited to just free throws here in the third. They'll miss here. Rebound comes down to Field, and she'll get the putback. Josiah Field's first two in the contest. Concordia's lead down to 24, a minute 37 to play in the third. Rundis with the basketball. Off to Reynolds. Kendall looking to pull up, is going to be fouled. Kendall will go to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for her.
Kendall just an outstanding free throw shooter, 78%. She's 41 of 55 right now. And just a terrific free throw shooter. See if she can knock a couple down.
Kendall's first free throw, this one short. She'll get another opportunity at it. Just 4 points so far scored in the contest for the senior guard, who comes in averaging close to 10 a night. Next free throw, this one rattles home. Stick around, coming up in the post-game show, we'll be recognizing the H&R block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block of Concordia. That's coming up in our post-game show on KNCK. Here's a steal by Reynolds. Reynolds up the floor, gets it. 7 points in the contest for Reynolds, comes off her 5th steal of the contest. And Concordia on top, leading 42-15, a minute 12 remaining here in the third.
Panthers now with 18 points off of Pike Valley turnover. There's another one. Rundis this time, got it. Can she lay it up?
It's up and in. Taryn with the steal, has 4 points in the contest. And a timeout on the floor. 60 seconds remaining in the third. Concordia on top, leading 44-15. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. The injured Pike Valley player, Josiah Field, able to get up and walk off on her own. Down to 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Concordia on top, leading 44-15. Pike Valley with the basketball. Kaylee Bray has it. Bray guarded by Madison Meyer. Trying to work on that right side block. We'll feed it out front to Jacobson, and we've got 3 seconds in the paint that's going to be whistled here against Pike Valley, and it results in the 23rd turnover of this one against Pike Valley. Concordia with the basketball, 19 seconds left to go in the third. Panthers on top by the 29-point margin. Derica Reed will look inside to Bartlett. Ashley gets it knocked out of her hands and taken. 15th turnover of the game here against Concordia. Pike Valley bringing it up, down to 5 seconds. Jacobson gonna collide here with Hattie Blackwood, and we're gonna get a whistle and a foul. It's gonna be called here against Concordia. They'll put it on Blackwood, her first.
That'll be Jacobson at the
No, it's
No,
not
it's
shooting.
not. It's not shooting, yeah. Just 3 team fouls, or 6 on the Panthers.
Stolen by Britt on the inbound play. Concordia will not get a shot off to close out this third quarter. And we'll head to the fourth. Concordia on top by 29, 44 to 15, as we'll head to the final 8 minutes of action. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Concordia outscored Pike Valley 17-4 in that third quarter, and they lead it by 29, 44 to 15. Here's a three. Kendall Reynolds knocks it down. She's in double figures with 10 points, comes off another assist from Zoe Bouchard, and the Panthers on top 47 to 15.
Kendall Reynolds, 6'3" of the year.
Pike Valley with the basketball. Kaylee Bray working against Madison Meyer. The shot off. Natalie Bray trying to get the rebound, but she's out of bounds, and so it'll go to Concordia. Panthers have brought 4 of the 5 starters back in. Chloe Conway with 4 fouls remains on the bench. Madison Meyer out there for Concordia right now offensively. Hannah Acree with the basketball. Losing the handle, will pick it up and bounce it off into the hands of Rundis. Now to Reynolds. She looks inside to Meyer, who quickly goes up, misses a shot, and the rebound to Pike Valley as Natalie Bray there to board it for Pike Valley. Concordia on top, leading 47 to 15. A minute gone by here in this fourth. Pike Valley with the basketball. And we've got a whistle and a walk against Reese Douglas. And a running clock here in the fourth with the Panthers up by the 32-point margin as Pike Valley has turned it over for the 25th time here in this contest. Stick around. Coming up in our post-game show, we'll be recognizing our Next Tech Wireless MVP of the game, presented by Next Tech Wireless in Concordia and Beloit. It's coming up in the post-game show on KNCK. Reynolds will take a three from the near side. It'll rattle out. Madison Meyer comes up with the rebound, but then Meyer, double-teamed, walks with it. Turnover on Concordia, their 16th.
That was halfway down for Kendall Reynolds, but didn't go, so bring it back out. So the Panthers again with one more turnover.
Pike Valley with the basketball. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth with the running clock. Concordia on top, leading 47 to 15. As the Lady Panthers going to move back to 500 with a win here against Pike Valley. 3-point shot on the way. This one off for Jacobson, and it's out of bounds to Concordia.
That was just the third three that they have shot. They haven't hit any yet. They come in shooting only 6% from beyond the arc. And haven't hit any so far tonight. But
Concordia, again, going to move to 500 with the victory here with a timeout to Concordia. 5:35 to go. Panthers going to bring Chloe Conway and Carly Colgren into the contest. Next up for Concordia, though, will be a matchup against an undefeated Clay Center Tiger team. The Lady Tigers looking like they're going to move to 12-0 on the season. Clay Center in action, matching up with Chapman. And at the halftime break, it's the Lady Tigers on top of Chapman, 36-5.
oh my goodness.
Clay Center trying to move to 12-0 on the season. They will play host to Concordia in Clay Center coming up this Friday night in a game that we'll have for you on 1390 KNCK, 98.3 FM, and NCKtoday.com. Reynolds, Rundis, and Bouchard stay in. Colgren, Conway onto the floor for Concordia. Zoe Bouchard, an open look at a three. She'll hit it.
Oh, wow. Is she red hot?
Zoe Bouchard. Bouchard has knocked in her fourth three of the contest and has 20 points in the ball game. Concordia on top, leading 50-15.
She had 4 coming into the season. She's got 4 here tonight.
Loose ball. Colgren knocking it loose. Pike Valley, though, able to recover it. Jacobson with the basketball. Working off a screen right side. Jacobson wanting to attack, and we're going to get a whistle and 3 seconds in the lane away from the ball against Pike Valley. Running clock continues. We're down to 4:55 remaining here in this one, as Concordia will bring it up, leading 50-15.
Zoe Bouchard probably doesn't like the running clock tonight, man. Just get her the ball.
Conway with it in the paint. Double team. Bounces off to Reynolds. Reynolds will swing it off to Bouchard, and we've got 3 seconds in the lane against Concordia, and so a turnover right back against the Lady Panthers. For the first time this season, Concordia has hit 50 points on the year. The high this season, they had scored 49 twice against Chapman and Wichita West. But tonight, 50 points in this one, and they lead at 50-15. Natalie Bray goes up, scores it, and is fouled. So Natalie, the sophomore, in off the bench, heading to the free throw line, as Bray has 3 points in the contest. And the foul whistled here against Rundis. Taryn Rundis picking up her third.
Again, the one thing that the Pike Valley has done, they're 5 of 8 shooting free throws. Well, they missed that one.
Rundis coming up with the rebound here for Concordia, her third board. Clock down to 3:50 to go in the fourth. Taryn with the basketball, off into the hands of Kendall Reynolds. Skip pass near side. Carly Colgren with it. Carly, one dribble, will give it off to Rundis. Rundis looking down low. Bouchard off to Reynolds. We near 3:30 remaining here in this one. Conway, double team, bounces off to Rundis. Looks inside to Bouchard. Bouchard trying to play it off, and Concordia is going to get whistled for 3 seconds in the lane. Turnover on Concordia. Now the 18th tonight against the Lady Panthers. Natalie Bray will check out. Kaylee Bray will come back in for Pike Valley. If you're looking for the K-State KU game, well, that's heard tonight over at our sister station, NCK 94.9. The Dillons Sunflower Showdown as the Kansas Jayhawks. They've lost 4 straight. K-State, they've lost 8 straight. One of them is going to get a win.
I think it. Anyway, good. Play hard, K-State. That's all I can say. Robin's at home probably cheering on his Jayhawks. So
it's just underway. Playing tonight at Allen Fieldhouse. And again, you can catch the game over at our sister station, NCK 94.9. Quick timeout here to Concordia. Panthers going to bring in some substitutes off the bench again, as it's Madison Meyer, Derica Reed, Hattie Blackwood, Zoe Britz, and Ashley Bartlett on the floor for Concordia. Stick around. Coming up in the post-game show, we'll be recognizing the H&R block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block of Concordia. That's coming up in the post-game show on KNCK.
And the KU is out to a 6-0 lead on K-State.
Larson with the basketball is going to draw a foul from behind on Britt. It'll be Larson at the line for a 1-and-1 as Zoe picks up her first foul. So Larson heading to the stripe, looking for her first points of the contest. Only 4 girls have scored tonight for Pike Valley. Running clock down to 2:45 to go here in the fourth. And Larson sets for the shot, free throw up and in. Gets her first points of the contest, and she'll get another opportunity at it. Concordia holding Pike Valley to what has been a season low as far as an opponent for Concordia this season. Just 18 points so far. Larson with the next free throw. This shot on the way, and it's off. Rebound to Madison Meyer. Prior to this, the season low was Republic County, who scored just 21 against Concordia in the season opener back on December 8th. Here's a tip ball. Deflected out by Pike Valley, and it'll stay with Concordia. Panthers down to 2 minutes left to go in this one, as Concordia is going to move to 6-6 on the season. Reed trying to get it into Meyer, and it's deflected out again here by Pike Valley. And a timeout real quick to Pike Valley with 1:51 to go. We'll take a quick break with them. 50-18, Concordia on top. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Panthers to inbound from the corner. Reed gets it into the hands of Blackwood, who will spot up for a three. It rattles off, and Kaylee Bray there to board it for Pike Valley. Just the 14th rebound in this one for Pike Valley. Concordia out rebounding them 27-14 here in this one. Panthers on top, leading 50-18, a minute 33 to go. Pike Valley, though, with the basketball, and Jacobson will miss from the right. Rebound to Bartlett. Ashley has her second board off the bench. Down to a minute 20 to play. Britt with the basketball. Zoe stops and fires. The shot off. Rebound tipped up. Zoe Britt fighting for it, able to tip it loose, and Concordia keeps it alive. Madison Meyer on a turnaround, scores it off the assist from Blackwood.
Nice job.
Meyer now with 4 points in the contest. Concordia on top, leading 52-18, 57 seconds remaining here in this one, and now a steal. Blackwood fighting for the loose ball, and we got a whistle and a foul up the floor. It'll be a non-shooting situation, just the 4th team foul against Pike Valley, the first against Riley Jacobson. It comes off the 27th turnover in the game against Pike Valley. And another timeout going to be taken here with 38 seconds remaining here in this one. 52-18 our score. Concordia on top as the Lady Panthers, Lauren, going to move to 6-6 on the season, and a fine bounce-back win after a 4-point loss last night against Clifton Clyde.
And it was, and again, a young lady that's just red hot. It's fun to look at my stats up here. Again, with Zoe Bichard. Wow, what a game she's had. I have her for 6 assists, 2 steals, a deflection, and again, 4 for 4 beyond the arc, 2 of 3 inside the arc, and 4 of 6 shooting free throws. That's a pretty darn good night for anybody, Toby.
Absolutely. Concordia on top, leading 52-18. 38 seconds left to go in this one. But again, it gets tougher coming up Friday, taking on an undefeated Clay Center Lady Tigers team. The first of what will be 2 matchups between Concordia and Clay Center this month.
And then we'll be back here for the Phillipsburg Panthers next Tuesday, isn't it?
Concordia looking to inbound. Madison Meyer gets it in the high post. Meyer gets it back from Bartlett, misses the shot, rebound loose. Blackwood picks it up. She'll put it up and in from the baseline. Hattie Blackwood, off her first rebound, has 2 points in the contest.
That is the 7th second chance points for the Panthers.
Down to 15 seconds left to go in this one, and Jacobson called for Douglas called for a double dribble. And so the 28th turnover on Pike Valley. 8 seconds left to go in this one. Concordia cruising to their 6th win of the season, 54-18. Blackwood looking inside to Meyer. Turnaround at the buzzer, doesn't go. And to end it, Concordia gets the victory, 54-18, as the Lady Panthers take down Pike Valley. Pike Valley drops to 0-6 on the season. Concordia now improves to 6-6 on the year. 54-18 our final. Concordia holds Pike Valley to just 7 points in the second half. And the Panthers cruise to their 6th win. We'll take a break. Post-game show on the way next on KNCK. identification. You're listening to Panther Basketball on 1390 KNCK Concordia, 98.3 FM, and NCKtoday.com. Toby Nosker, Lauren Swinson with you. Noah Helgett back at the station. The Concordia High School boys basketball team set to take on the 4-2 Pike Valley Panthers. Starting in this one for Concordia will be 6'2" senior Wyatt Trost, averaging 12 points, 7 boards, 4 assists per game. He's joined in the backcourt by 6'2" junior Cav Colgren, averaging 9 points, 6 boards a contest. Nick Veneri, a 5'7" senior, averaging 4 points, 1.5 rebounds per game. Tyler Hobrock, a 6'4" junior, averaging 4 points, 7.5 rebounds. And the final starter, 6'3" sophomore Asen Cash, averaging 4 points and 4 boards per game. Pike Valley will have the basketball to start. And we've got a deflection by Hobrock and a steal by Cav Colgren, but Colgren walks with it, and so Concordia turns it over right back. Pike Valley starting in this contest, the 5'9" junior and Keaton Reeves. Jackson Russell, a 6'2" junior. Clancy Showlander, a 6' senior. Brennan Flavin, a 6'2" senior. And Ethan Benny, a 6'1" senior. Pike Valley inbounds the basketball. Jackson Russell has it. Russell will give it off in the high post as he feeds it in the hands of Benny. Back off to Russell, and Russell with a floater, left side, able to score it. Jackson Russell gets the first 2.
Well, that was an athletic move, very, very quick, left-handed, just right off the glass and down.
Cash with the basketball. Puts it on the floor for a dribble, skips it off into the hands of Trost. Looks inside to Hobrock, posting up, and Hobrock able to score it. Tyler with a quick 2 for Concordia, and we're knotted at 2. 40 seconds gone by.
Trost with his first assist of the ball game.
Pike Valley with the basketball out front. Keaton Reeves guarded by Nick Veneri. Reeves dribbling off left side. Will give it off to Russell, working against Trost. Russell picks it up after a dribble. Will play it off into the hands of Flavin. He'll fire a deep 2 that doesn't go, and the rebound comes down to Nick Veneri. Pushing up the floor, here's Concordia. Cav Colgren bounces off to Veneri. Nick bounce past the Trost, driving to the rim, off the glass, scores it. Wyatt Trost picks up an early 2 for him, and Concordia has its first lead, up 4-2. 6:45 remaining here in this opening quarter. Veneri working defensively against Reeves, and Reeves will pull up for a 3 that doesn't go. Hobrock there to board it for Concordia, his first rebound. Trost with the basketball, swings it off to Cash here on the near side. Asen looks to Cav Colgren. Cav cutting, scores it. Cav Colgren able to finish at the rim. Concordia able to get 3 close shots at the bucket. They are 3 for 3 from the field to start, and the Panthers out to a 6-2 lead.
That was just good ball movement and a good assist by Cash.
Missed shot by Jackson Russell and a rebound to Tyler Hobrock, his second board already. Cav Colgren with the basketball, off into the hands of Veneri. Right side, it's Asen Cash. The sophomore feeds it inside to Hobrock. Double teamed. Hobrock splits the defenders but gets his shot blocked as he tries to go up, and the ball out of bounds off Pike Valley. It'll stay with Concordia.
Yeah, Hobrock able to split the defenders right there in the paint and just kind of leaning forward. But again, I don't know who it was for Pike Valley, but they got the hand on the ball and knocked it out of bounds.
Hobrock will inbound from the baseline. Concordia up 6-2. Cav Colgren gets it in the corner, out front, into the hands of Veneri. Nick with the basketball will bounce it off to Hobrock. Concordia playing 4 out, 1 in right now, as Cav Colgren has it out near the top. Zone defense being played by Pike Valley in the high post. Cash slashing, scores it, and is fouled. Asen Cash becomes the 4th Panther to score here in this first quarter, and he's heading to the free throw line. Chance to make it a 3-point play following the whistle and the foul against Brennan Flavin, his first.
Nice pass. Again, just a rocket pass inside by Wyatt Trost, and the free throw's good.
Cash able to finish as he knocks it in and has 3 points in the contest. Concordia out to a 9-2 lead. It's been a 9-0 run for Concordia. And now a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. They're going to call it on Veneri as he'll pick up his first. It'll be the first team foul against Concordia. We played nearly 2.5 minutes here in this one, and Concordia again on a 9-0 run, leads at 9-2. Jackson Russell with the basketball, a floater, and the paint is off. Rebound tip loose. Players fighting for it, and Hobrock able to get to it. Tyler's 3rd board. Trost up the floor. Wyatt behind the back dribble, penetrates. Nearly lost the handle. Double teamed. He'll bounce it off to Veneri, and we've got 3 seconds in the paint. Going to be whistled here against Concordia.
Yeah, Trost just couldn't quite get rid of the ball. Wanted to get rid of the ball. Somebody had a hand on it the whole time and was in there for a little over 3 seconds.
Pike Valley with the basketball. Ball knocked loose by Cav Colgren, and Asen Cash with the steal. Cash behind the back, off to Veneri, and Veneri will finish at the rim. 5 separate Panthers have scored here in this first quarter, and the Panthers on top leading by 9. Back the other way, an offensive foul. Hobrock taking the charge, called for the foul, Scholander.
Third turnover for the Irish, but what a pass down here at the other end. The assist by Aislinn Cash behind the back to Nick Veneri. That was a highlight reel film right there.
We got a stoppage and play here at the scores table. As they'll check something over here at the book. 4:53 remaining first quarter. 11-2 our score.
But back to that play, that was a heck of a steal by, again, the steal, I think, was it Cash that ended up with the steal, but Cav Colgren with the deflection, and then Cash somehow got in there and behind the back. What a pass to Nick Veneri.
4:53 remaining opening quarter. Concordia on an 11-0 run. Panthers, again, have had 5 different players score as a part of this stretch, and the Panthers lead at 11-2. Veneri with the basketball. Dribbling off left side. Swings it off into the hands here of Cav Colgren, and Cav going to knock down the jumper. 4 points in the contest for Colgren. Concordia on top, leading by 11 now. And now the Panthers double teaming in the backcourt, and we got a whistle and a foul against Concordia. It'll be the second team foul against the Panthers, the first on Wyatt Trost. Oh no, they'll make it on Veneri rather. It's his second. And so Nick's going to have to check out Joey Henderson, the freshman, into the game early.
Panthers are shooting the ball lights out. Right now they are 6 of 7, all inside the yard. But everything is going down.
Up the floor, Cav Colgren going to be called for a foul, bumping Scholander from behind as Cav will pick up his first. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Holmes in Concordia. 4:25 remaining here in this first quarter. Concordia on top, leading 13-2. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on campus. Five different Panthers have scored during this stretch, and Concordia on top, leading by 11, 13-2. 4:25 remaining here in this first quarter. Russell looks to inbound for Pike Valley. Will throw away in the backcourt to Reeves. Cav Colgren will take him defensively with Veneri on the bench with 2 fouls. Reeves crossing over, wanting to attack, losing the handle, and we got a push and a foul against Concordia.
I think that's the second on Cav.
It is. Cav Colgren's just picked up his second. So now 2 on Veneri, 2 on Colgren. Pike Valley will look to inbound. Russell trying to play it in. The ball tipped, and Russell able to chase it down. He'll throw it out front into the hands of Scholander. Scholander trying to drive, and we're going to get a jump ball as Cash able to get him tied up and force the turnover. 4th turnover on Pike Valley. Concordia will get it back, leading by 11 midway through the first. Cav will operate the point as he'll walk it up here for Concordia. Colgren across the timeline. Russell will take him defensively. Right side, Trost feeds it down low. Backing in, Cash, he'll miss on a turnaround. Rebound underneath, pulled down by Pike Valley. Brennan Flavin there to board it for Pike Valley, and that's the first rebound of the contest for the Pike Valley Panthers. Up the floor, Reeves crossing over, wanting to drive. Will kick it out to Russell. Russell looking inside. Flavin backing in. His shot good. Rattles it home on a fadeaway. First 2 points of the contest for Flavin. And it makes it 13-4, 3:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Cash gets it right side. Asen looking off to Trost. Deep 2 from the right, bounces off. Cav Colgren sneaking in for the rebound, and he's going to be fouled going up. Cav with his first board of the game will now make a trip to the free throw line. A 2-shot opportunity coming up for the junior guard after the whistle and the foul. against Jackson Russell, and it'll be the second on Russell. Earlier, I had called the foul on Scholander. It actually went to Russell. And this is now the second against him as Cav Colgren misses on the free throw.
Cav, good free throw shooter, 30 of 42 on the season. He missed that first one, misses the second one.
Could not get it to drop, and the rebound's going to come down now to Ethan Benny up the floor. Pike Valley quickly down. Flavin's going to miss the shot. Rebound tip loose. Trost comes up with it. Off to Asen Cash. Running the floor. Cash gets his shot blocked from behind, but Trost able to chase down another rebound. Cav Colgren trying to get a pass down low to Tyler Hobrock, and it's stolen by Pike Valley. Third turnover on Concordia. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves trying to get to the rim is going to draw a foul. They're going to call it on the floor. So Pike Valley will have to play it in after the contact whistled here against Anderson, who had checked into the ball game here for Concordia, and a timeout on the floor. 13-4, Concordia on top by 9. Timeout to Pike Valley. We'll take a break with them. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Remaining opening quarter. Concordia on top, leading 13-4. Panthers went on a 13-0 run at one stage. 5 different Panthers have scored here in this opening quarter. Concordia, though, in a little bit of foul trouble with Veneri and Cav Colgren, each with 2 fouls. Joey Henderson just picked up one moments ago. Jackson Russell with the basketball. If a skip pass will fire a 3 that rattles out. Rebound tipped up, and coming up with it for Pike Valley was Scholander. He's able to score on the putback. He's got his first 2 in the contest. It's a 4-0 run now for Pike Valley. Henderson with it in the corner. Joey, one dribble. Off the Cash, near side. Cav Colgren. Cav wanting to drive, going to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. Cav missed a couple of free throws moments ago, but he's going to head back to the stripe off the contact and the foul. That's going to be whistled here against Jackson Russell.
The other night, Cav, again, really excellent at the free throw line. Hit like 6 of 6, something like that, and this one's up and swish.
Cav with 5 points in the contest to lead the scoring for Concordia following the foul on Russell. Cav preparing for the next free throw. Shot on the way. This one good. Colgren with 6 points in the contest. Russell gets the ball in the backcourt. Double teamed. Will feed it off into the hands of Benny. Now it's Reeves with the basketball driving. Reeves gets to the rim and uses his speed to finish at the bucket.
Wow,
First 2 points of the game for Keaton Reeves.
That was a very athletic move for Keaton Reeves. Wow.
Trost skips it off the Cash. Now it's Henderson, a 3. Good. Joey Henderson has his first 3 of the contest. Comes off the assist from Asen Cash, and Concordia up 10, 18-8. Now a steal by Cash. Henderson, bounce pass into Cav Colgren, and Colgren's going to score it. Cav with 8 here in the first quarter. Concordia up 12, and now a whistle and a foul against the Panthers.
Panthers playing very good on defense right now, and just so quick right now. They've got 4 points off of turnovers, and again they lead the ball game by 12, 20-8.
Substitutions, Easton Atwood into the ball game along with Nick Veneri here for Concordia. After Trost picked up his first foul, it's his first, it's 16 foul against Concordia. Pike Valley with the basketball. 90 seconds left to go, opening quarter. Concordia on top, leading by 12. Flavin wants a 3. Shot it too strong. Weak side rebound tipped away. Atwood coming up with it for Concordia. First board for Easton. Panthers with it up the floor. Henderson looking for a bounce pass on the baseline to Colgren. It was knocked away by Benny on the baseline. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Panthers. Concordia has lost 4 straight coming into this one. Inbound play down low to Hobrock, and Hobrock's going to be fouled going up. Tyler heading to the stripe.
Tyler's had some really good games of late here, played fairly strong, has gotten some foul trouble early on, and so hadn't played all that many minutes, but tonight at the free throw line, 4 of 17 for the season.
Free throw short. Benny was called for the foul, his first, 5th team foul against Pike Valley. Hobrock, 2 points so far in the contest to go along with 3 rebounds. Free throw on the way, off the heel, and the rebound comes down to Benny for Pike Valley. Down the floor, Hobrock knocking a ball away, but Pike Valley able to recover it, forcing up a runner that doesn't go. Pike Valley unable to score off Tegan Reeves, but a rebound comes down to Scholander, and he's able to score it. He has 4 points in the contest. Back the other way. Tip ball out of bounds off Pike Valley. That'll stay with Concordia.
And Nick Veneri went up, and boy, he got that slapped away out of bounds for him.
Concordia looking to play it in. Henderson on the inbound, a 3. This one rattles off, and the rebound to Benny for Pike Valley. 46 seconds left to go in the first. Concordia by 10. 3-point shot. Reeves rattles out. Rebound to Hobrock. Tyler with his 4th. Cav Colgren with the basketball. Will bounce it off to Easton Atwood. Atwood swing played to Henderson here on the near side. Against this zone, the ball tipped away, and Keaton Reeves coming away with the steal. 4th turnover on Concordia. Concordia with the 10-point advantage, down to 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Pike Valley with the basketball. Benny looks to Flavin, spinning in the lane. He'll miss a shot. Rebound tipped away, and Easton Atwood with it. On the outlet, Henderson quickly down the floor. Easton with 2 boards off the bench for Concordia. Down to 5 seconds. Henderson will bounce it right side. Cav Colgren, a 3. It's blocked. Cav gets it back, puts up the shot that doesn't go. And at the end of the first, Concordia leads it by 10, 20-10. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. A strong start, Lauren, for Concordia in that first quarter. Panthers out to a 10-point advantage as we get set to begin the seconds.
Really are. The Panthers shot, they were 8 of 15 for 53%, something like that. 1 of 3 beyond the arc, 7 of 12 inside the arc. So, again, a good job. The Pike Valley Panthers, 5 of 13.
Reeves off balance, will miss a shot in the lane, and the rebound comes down to Hobrock, who's got his 5th board of the contest. Veneri lobs it to Cash. Cash double team down low, will kick it off to Trost. Trost slashing, trapped down low, and he's going to get the ball tied up. It'll stay with Concordia. So the Panthers will keep it here on the possession arrow. As Cav Colgren will look to inbound from the baseline. He gets it into Hobrock, who will play it off to Trost down front. Nick Veneri gets it on the right side, bounces off to Cash. Cash wanting to attack on the baseline, throws it away as Keaton Reeves comes up with the steal, and they call an offensive foul against Asen Cash as he picks up his first 5th team foul against Concordia, or make it the 5th turnover rather against Concordia, but the 7th team foul against Concordia. Jackson Russell inbounds. Now into the hands of Keaton Reeves. Panthers trying to trap in the backcourt. Reeves able to bring it across, dribbling off left side, working against Wyatt Trost, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover on Pike Valley, their 5th. 7:24 remaining, opening half. A 10-point Concordia lead, 20-10. Veneri with the basketball. Nick will play it off to Cav Colgren. In the corner, right side. Cash off to Veneri at the top. Nick swings it back off to Cash in the corner. Back to Veneri out top against this zone. Veneri trying to attack, bounces it to Cash. Head fake on a three, a step around Jay. This one off, and the rebound hauled in by Scholander for Pike Valley. Minute gone by here in this second period. Still that 10-point lead for Concordia. Panthers led by as much as 12 in that opening quarter after they had 6 Panthers score in that first period, led by Cav Colgren, who has 8 points in the contest. Here's a runner that rattles out for Tegan Reeves, and the rebound comes down to Concordia. Nick Veneri pushing up the floor. Veneri, scoop shot, good.
Nice play by Nick, man. Just got it up and got it off.
Now whistle and a foul. Panthers trying to trap in the backcourt. And it'll lead to a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Keaton Reeves off the foul that's going to be whistled against Cav Colgren. Now the third on Cav.
Yeah, you really hate to see that this early in the second quarter here. Just 6:30 left to go in the 6:30 left to go in the second quarter.
Keaton Reeves free throw, misses on the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound, though, fought for, and it's out of bounds off Pike Valley as Scholander unable to bring it in. Alec Francis in for Concordia, as he'll check in the place of Cav Colgren.
Give a lot of credit that time, really, to Wyatt Trost, as he wasn't able to get the rebound, but he just kind of stayed with it and was able to get a hand on it, enough to force it out of bounds off of the Pike Valley.
Concordia with the 12-point advantage, matching their biggest lead as Veneri slowing things down. Will feed it off to Francis right side. Still that 2-3 zone. Concordia trying to force him to come out of it. Cash gets it left side. Asen swings it off. Francis back off to Veneri. Nick back to Francis. He'll take a three in the corner. It's shot too strong. Rebound, though, to Hobrock as he'll play it out to Veneri. Tyler now with 6 boards so far here in this opening half for Concordia. Cash will take a three. This shot short. Rebound tipped up by Hobrock. Cash comes up with it, and Cash scores it. Hobrock kept it alive. Cash has 5 points. Concordia with their biggest lead, up 14. 24-10.
What a nice job. Again, give credit to Hobrock on that, and Cash for finishing it off.
Now a kicking violation going to be whistled here against Concordia as Keaton Reeves trying to throw inside. It comes off the leg of Cash. Joey Henderson back into the ball game as he'll check in to replace Ace and Cash. 24-10 our score. Concordia on top by 14, 5:21 remaining here in this second quarter. Reeves with the basketball. Guarded by Henderson out of the man-to-man. Reeves able to get past him, puts up a shot off the glass that's good. Keaton Reeves, the junior, with 4 points in the contest. He and Scholander lead the way for Pike Valley. But Concordia has a 12-point lead, 3 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Francis looks to Veneri, who will fire a three in the corner. It rattles out, and the rebound taken away by Pike Valley. Scholander there to grab it for the Pike Valley Panthers.
Man, that was halfway down. Spun around a couple times inside the rim and then popped out.
Keaton Reeves wanting to attack. Off balance, going to draw a foul and head to the free throw line. The whistle on Veneri, who has 3 now, so Nick with 3. Cav Colgren's on the bench with 3. And Cash, after a brief rest, is going to have to come back in.
Cash was just 1, but it's a 19 foul here, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Pike Valley only 5 fouls. This one's no good. They are 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Reeves, he's had both opportunities at the stripe for Pike Valley. Couldn't connect on either one. He'll get one more chance here. A 2-shot foul. Free throw on the way. This one off as well, and the rebound pulled down by Hobrock, his 7th board. Trost with the basketball. Plays it off to Cash right side. 4.5 left to go, second quarter. Concordia on top by 12. Francis off to Henderson out top. Took his eye off the ball for a second, but was able to chase it back down. Henderson now gives it off to Hobrock in the high post. Coming off that left side, he's going to be fouled and heading to the line for 2. They'll call this one on Scholander as he'll pick up the foul.
Tyler Hobrock definitely due at the free throw line. He's missed a couple here tonight. He is now 4 of 19 on the season, so hopefully he can knock a couple down.
Free throw off the heel. As Hobrock unable to connect there. 6 Panthers have scored here in this contest. Next free throw on the way. Good.
He just needed the crowd to get deathly quiet there for a little bit and made it.
Hobrock able to make 1 of 2, has 3 points in the contest. And now a tie-up that's going to stay with Pike Valley. Alec Francis doing a good job helping in the trap to get that one tied up, but the possession arrow stays with Pike Valley. Jackson Russell will look to inbound here for Pike Valley. Throws into the backcourt. Brennan Flavin will bring it across the timeline, picks up his dribble, trying to give it off to Reeves, who is well guarded by Henderson. Instead, we'll have to play it off to Showlander left side. Jackson Russell will kick it off to Reeves, who will fire a three. This one doesn't go, and the weak side rebound to Trost. Long outlet. Francis up the floor, gives it off to Cash. Cash will score it, and is fouled. Off the assist from Francis, Asen Cash with 7 points is heading to the line.
What a nice job by Trost, again, getting it out to Henderson. And, wow, good play for the Panthers.
That foul on Russell's his 4th. And again, we still have 3:54 left to go here in this second quarter. Cash at the free throw line, shot up and in. Asen Cash with 8 points here in this opening half. He and Colgren leading the scoring for Concordia, and the Panthers on top, leading by 16, 28-12. But now we got a whistle and a foul against Cash in Concordia, and it'll send Keaton Reeves back to the free throw line.
That'll be his second. Asen Cash, what a job from the free throw line. For the season, he is now 8 of 10. So, again, now Reeves back at the line.
Free throw here, bounces in. So Keaton Reeves finally able to get one to drop, has 5 points in the contest. It's been an 8-3 run for Concordia to open up the second quarter. There's a missed free throw. Rebound comes down to Pike Valley, and now we've got another whistle and a foul against Concordia. This time that'll send Flavin to the free throw line. And they call this one on Trost, his second. In the double bonus is Concordia. Flavin at the stripe, free throw, rattles home. 14-point Concordia lead, 3:49 remaining in the half. Next free throw, off the heel, and the rebound chased down by Alec Francis for Concordia.
Francis with his first.
Trost will give it off to Francis right side. Now up front it's Henderson. Near side Cash, looking for a lob inside. Trost battling against the double team, scores it, and is fouled. Trost able to put it up and in off the window. Wyatt with 4 points in the contest and is heading to the free throw line.
Wyatt Trost, 22 of 44, 50% on the season from the free throw line. This one's up and short.
Rebound loose. Alec Francis out of nowhere came up with it, but couldn't get himself controlled, lost his balance, and walks with the basketball. It's the 6th turnover now against Concordia. Panthers on top, leading by 26, matching their biggest lead, up 30-14 with 3:30 to go here in this second quarter. Up the floor, a runner that's off. Flavin, though, able to follow up the miss by Showlander with the tip in. He has 5 points.
That's their 6th second chance point, so they're doing a good job on the board.
Henderson baseline jumpers off, and the rebound to Pike Valley. Keaton Reeves there to board it for Pike Valley. We near 3 minutes now left to go here in this opening half. Off balance, Reeves able to get a jumper to go. He has 7 points and a timeout on the floor to Concordia. 2:58 remaining second quarter. Panther lead at 12, 30-18. We'll take a break. This is Concordia basketball on KNCK. .258 remaining, opening half. Concordia on top, leading 30-18. Henderson will give it off into the hands of Trost. Skip pass back to Henderson. A three off a screen by Francis is short, and the rebound comes down to Benny for Pike Valley. Pike Valley will bring it up. Keaton Reeves off into the hands of Benny, who will bank in a three for him at the top of the key. Benny's first 3 points in the contest. Concordia, who has led big in this ball game, now up just 9. Here's a bucket by Asen Cash, as Cash missed initially, but able to get his own rebound and score it. He's got 10 points. Concordia, again, is led by as much as 16 in this ball game. Here's a bucket on the other end. That's good for Scholander. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Brings it back to a 9-point ball game. 32-23, 2:07 to go in the half. Right side, Henderson. Bounces to Trost. Double teamed out of the zone, off to Henderson for 3. It rattles out. Rebound loose. Players fighting for it. Trost came up with it. Off to Cash. Cash gets his shot blocked, but Trost able to tip out another rebound to Francis. Cash with it on the baseline, driving, gets his shot blocked, recovers it, and scores it. Asen Cash has 12 points in the contest to lead Concordia in scoring. Here's a 3-point shot off for Reeves, and Hobrock gets his 8th board. Trost pushing up the floor. Nice no-look bounce pass into Henderson. And Joey Henderson will finish. He has 5 points in the contest.
Somehow he ought to get about 3 assists on that one. Wyatt Trost, what a pass, what a finish for Joey Henderson. Again, but the Pike Valley Panthers, they're playing well right now too. They've hit their last 3 shots.
Benny going to the rim's going to be fouled, and if they put it on Asen Cash, that'll be his 3rd. He'll be the 3rd Panther to pick up 3 fouls here in this first half. And it is Benny at the line.
Ethan Benny the other night had a tip-in at the buzzer to win the ball game. And again, that was against Rock Hills. And he's got the free throw on this one.
Benny able to put it in, has 4 points in the contest. It's a 12-point ball game, 36-24, 1:07 remaining here in this second quarter. Next free throw, good as well. Right. This Pike Valley team enters this game at 4-2 on the season. Concordia at 4-6 on the year. Cash pulls up, baseline jumper on the other end will miss. Rebound tipped into the hands of Brennan Flavin for Pike Valley. Pike Valley with a chance to bring this back down to single digits here to close out this first half. Keaton Reeves with the basketball, slashing. Reeves going to the rim, lays it in.
Boy, what an athletic move by Keaton Reeves. He just dribbled through traffic. Panthers right there, but they couldn't stop him. 9
points for Reeves. It's a 9-point ball game, 37 seconds to go in the half. Down low, Trost double teamed, somehow muscles his way up and draws a foul.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that off, but somehow got that off, didn't get the shot, but he'll go back to the free throw line.
Benny called for the foul, Benny's 2nd. And Trost at the stripe, 4 points so far in this one.
Missed his first free throw there, and this one got it.
Trost able to knock it in. Easton Atwood will check into the contest to replace Asen Cash. 12 points. 3 boards, 2 steals, and 2 assists for Cash here in this first half. Trost's free throw. Good. Wyatt with 6 points in the contest. Concordia up 11, down to 30 seconds remaining here in this second quarter, and we've got another whistle and a foul on the Panthers as Francis and Atwood were trying to trap, and Francis picks up the foul. So it'll put Keaton Reeves at the free throw line.
They started off kind of cold from the free throw line, but they're been a lot better here of late. They are 4 of 9. That one's going to be short.
Reeves unable to connect there. Has 9 points to lead the scoring for Pike Valley, who trails it right now, again by 11, 38-27 with 28 seconds left to go in the half. Next free throw, good. So Reeves able to connect on 1 of 2 to make it a 10-point ball game. Concordia is led by as much as 16 here in this first half. Panthers at a 10-point lead right now, 20 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Concordia trying to hold for a final shot heading into the break. Henderson has it. Joey down to 10 seconds, bouncing to Trost, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Tegan Reeves tried to jump it and get the steal, instead picks up the foul and will put Trost at the line.
Ken Wyatt just there, hit the last 2. So he's 2 of 3 on the night. Again, a 50% free throw shooter on the year.
Free throw off, hard off the heel. 8 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. 38-28, Concordia by 10. Next free throw, good. Trost with 7 points. Down to 7 seconds. Reeves bringing it up. Reeves going to fire a 3. This one off. Hobrock with the board, and at the end of the first half, Concordia's on top 11, 39-28. It's time for the Next Tech Wireless halftime report. Make your school year successful with portable chargers, Bluetooth headphones and speakers, charging cables, protective cases, and more. All found at your local Next Tech Wireless store. The latest iPads and smartphones will make your school year a breeze. So stop by your local Next Tech Wireless store today in Concordia or Beloit for all the tools you'll need to succeed this year. Concordia by 11. This is Panther basketball on KNCK.
I thought they were going to do something. I thought so too for a second.
Concordia Panthers with the basketball. Backdoor, Ace and Cash with a beautiful pass. Wyatt Trost finishes at the rim, and Concordia, just 15 seconds into the second half, gets an early 2. And Concordia on top, leading by 13, 41-28.
Ace and Cash having a heck of a ball game, man.
Fade away by Reeves, doesn't go. Rebound tipped around, coming away with it, Pike Valley. Here's a contested shot that's off for Scholander, and the rebound comes down to Cash. Asen with his 4th board of the contest. Around the perimeter, Trost with the basketball. Concordia's led by as much as 16 in this one. They're up 13 after being up 11 at the halftime break. Cash steps up just inside the free throw line and hits it. 14 points for the sophomore in Cash, who got his first start of the season here tonight. And with a minute gone by in the third, Concordia up 14.
Yeah, he is playing exceptional well, man. Assists, steals, points, you name it, rebounds.
Reverse lay-in is off the mark, unable to connect with Scholander. Rebound comes down to Hobrock, who's now got 10 boards. Cash with the basketball off to Hobrock. A 2 from the near side misses. Rebound comes down to Cav Colgren, and his shot blocked. Coming out with it is Keaton Reeves for Pike Valley. Concordia out-rebounded Pike Valley 26-13 in that opening half of play. Pike Valley backing in. Flavin spinning in the lane, hits it. Brennan Flavin has 7 points. First points of the second half for Pike Valley. Concordia with the 13-point advantage. Cash at the free throw line, off the heel, no good. Rebound tipped around. Players fighting for it, and coming up with it is Tegan Reeves for Pike Valley. Pike Valley playing right now without Jackson Russell, who picked up 4 fouls in the first half. Concordia found themselves in a bit of foul trouble as well, with Nick Veneri, Cav Colgren, and Asen Cash all recording 3 fouls. And now we've got a whistle and a foul here against Concordia. That'll send to the free throw line Scholander. It's Trost picking up his 3rd.
Panthers in a little bit of a foul trouble. Several players, Veneri with 3, Trost with 3, Cash with 3, Cav Colgren with 3.
Free throw here for Scholander. This one rattles off. He'll try to get another opportunity at it. Is checking into the ball game for Pike Valley. Cale Marquis will come into the contest, a sophomore, as he'll check into the ball game here in the place of Flavin. Free throw on the way. This one bounces off, and the rebound comes down to Cav Colgren. He has his 4th board. Veneri off the Trost here on the near side. Back out front, Veneri with the basketball. Looking into Hobrock. Turnaround, this one blocked. Cash comes up with the board, and he's fouled going up. Asen Cash with his 5th rebound will head to the free throw line.
Of those 5 rebounds, 4 of them are offensive rebounds.
Foul there on Reeves, his 2nd. First foul of the second half against Pike Valley. And Cash at the line, free throw, up and in.
Wow, he is good. He is now 9 of 11 from the free throw line.
A career high for Cash with 15 points. He's the only player in double figures for Concordia, and they lead at 43-30. Next free throw, this one bounces off, and the rebound to Scholander for Pike Valley. Concordia up 14, 5:35 to play in the 3rd. Out front, Benny with the basketball. Swings it off right side. Reeves stops, fires. This one off, and Cav Colgren with the weak side rebound, his 5th. Up the floor, Cash with the basketball. Going up, loses balance, couldn't get the shot to drop, but there to board it was Hobrock, and Hobrock able to put it up and in. Tyler Hobrock now with 5 points coming off his 11th board. And Concordia matching their biggest lead, up 16, 46-30. With 5:12 left to go in the 3rd, we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break with them. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. a matchup with Abilene, a game that was postponed back on December 17th. It'll be just a boys game only next Monday night. Of course, we'll have the game for you right here on KNCK. Pike Valley out of the timeout will inbound. Panthers going to apply full court man-to-man pressure on the basketball up the floor. Bringing it up for Pike Valley is Keaton Reeves. Veneri will take him defensively. Reeves dribbling off left side, working off a screen. Trying to feed it down low. The pass off the mark, and it's stolen from behind by Cash, his third steal of the contest. Asen gets it knocked out of his hands up the floor here. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Concordia. Cash again, 15 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and 3 steals.
Yeah, it's just an unreal game for him. 7th turnover for the Pike Valley Panthers.
Out front, Veneri will give it off near side to Colgren. Cav bounces in the high post. Cash puts it on the floor, slashing to the rim. He's going to be fouled. Asen heading to the line.
And it's good, you know, he's the guy you'd like to see at the line for the Panthers again tonight. He's 3 of 4 tonight.
They call this one on Benny, his 3rd foul. 2nd team foul against Pike Valley, and Cash buries the free throw.
Well, he is, I'll tell you what, he can shoot free throws a lot better than his dad used to be able to. I'll tell you that.
Next one on the way. This one bounces in.
Wow.
Cash with 17 to lead all scorers. Concordia now with its biggest lead, up 48-30, 4:35 to go here in the 3rd. Near side, Showlander driving. Showlander, a runner, doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Hobrock. Trost bounces up ahead to Veneri, but we got an offensive foul that'll wave it off. Wyatt Trost going to be called for the foul, his 4th. 7th turnover on Concordia. Trost is going to come out. Henderson into the ball game for the Panthers.
So again, yeah, just a heck of an outlet pass. But a good defensive play by Pike Valley. So Trost now with 4 fouls.
And we've got a substitution coming in here for Pike Valley. I'm not sure the situation here on the near side, but we'll get set for action again. Pike Valley with the basketball, trailing though by 18. Concordia on top, leading 48-30 as the Panthers on a 9-2 run to open up this 2nd half. Pike Valley will miss at the rim. Rebound off the missed shot by Benny. Hobrock picks up his 12th board. Up the floor, Cash with the basketball. Cash scores it and is fouled. 19 points for the sophomore in Asen Cash, and he's heading to the line.
Man, oh man, what a play by the young sophomore.
Showlander picks up a foul, his 2nd, 3rd team foul. Free throw here, short. Rebound tipped up. Cav Colgren's got it. Off to Veneri, a 3, good! Veneri has 7 points in the contest. A 2nd chance opportunity, and Concordia's built this out to a 23-point lead, 53-30.
Panthers now have 11 points, 2nd chance points.
There's a missed shot in the paint. Unable to connect was Flavin. Rebound come down to Pike Valley. They miss on the putback, and Henderson has the board. Concordia up the floor. Hobrock lays it in at the rim. 7 points for Hobrock. Concordia by 25. 55-30, and a timeout on the floor to Pike Valley. 3:32 to go in the 3rd. We'll take a break with them. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. To start this 2nd half. Panthers on top, leading by 25, 55-30. Pike Valley with the basketball out of the timeout. Deep 2. This shot doesn't go. Unable to connect was Flavin, and the rebound to Henderson is 2nd. Up the floor, Concordia pushing it. Veneri off to Cav Colgren. Henderson wants a 3 at the top. Joey short on the shot, And the rebound hauled in by Pike Valley, and now we've got a travel on Pike Valley. Marquis going to get whistled for the turnover. And now a substitution coming in here for Pike Valley, as they're going to bring Keaton Reeves back into the contest with 3:03 to play here in the third. And again, Concordia on top, leading by the 25-point margin. Panthers lob it inside to Hobrock. Hobrock against the double team, misses the shot. Cav Colgren, though, with the tip-in. He has 10 points, comes off his 7th board. Concordia on top, leading 57-30.
13 second chance points, 8 points off of turnovers. There's a nice three, that time by Reeves.
Keaton Reeves spots up and hits, and that ends the 18-2 run for Concordia, as Reeves now has 13 points. A three back the other way is off for Cash, but Henderson with the board. Veneri penetrates, pulls up in the lane, and rattles it home. Veneri with 9 points in the contest. Concordia on top, leading by 26 with 2:20 to go in the third. Reeves wants another three, and it'll rattle out. Rebound to Asen Cash, his 6th. Up the floor, Concordia with it. Cash feeds it in to Hobrock. Against the triple team, he'll miss the shot. Rebound tipped up by Colgren, he'll miss. Couldn't get it on a second chance, and now it's Asen Cash. Foul going up.
I don't know if we can get all those rebounds in there, but Cav Colgren had 2, Hobrock had 1.
Cash going to the free throw line. Off the foul whistled here against Benny, his 4th. Shot on the way here for Cash, good. 20 points for Cash. Francis and Atwood into the ball game to replace Hobrock and Henderson. Concordia by 27, matching their biggest lead.
Yeah, Cash 6 of 8 from the free throw line here tonight. This one's up and throws in.
Cash able to get it to go, and he'll check out. Peyton Brees into the contest for Concordia. 21 tonight for Cash, as he'll exit. 2:03 remaining in the third, and Concordia with its biggest lead, up 61-33. A 28-point advantage. Benny with the basketball for Pike Valley. Swings it off right side. Marquis out front into the hands of Reeves, guarded by Veneri. He'll pull up for a three. This one short, and the rebound to Francis. Alec able to haul in his 3rd board. Peyton Brees will take a three. Brees will hit it. Peyton Brees spots up and knocks it in off the assist from Francis. Brees with his first 3 of the season. Concordia on top by the 31-point margin, and now we've got a whistle and a foul against Concordia. It'll be just the 3rd team foul against the Panthers. It'll be the 2nd on Francis. So Pike Valley will have to play it in from the baseline. And again, Concordia up 31, 64-33. Inbound play down low, scoring for Pike Valley is Scholander. He has 8 points. Veneri gets fouled coming up the floor by Reeves as Keaton picks up his 3rd. It's the 5th team foul against Pike Valley. Flavin back in for Pike Valley as he'll check in to replace Reeves.
Reeves is a very athletic young man. He's not very big, not very strong, or, sturdy looking, but boy, he is quick.
Francis head fake on a three here for Concordia. Plays it off out front into the hands of Nick Veneri. Veneri comes back near side into the hands of Francis. Francis dribbling off right. Will play it back off to Veneri. Left side, it's Breeze with the basketball. Peyton puts it on the floor for a dribble. Kicks it off in the corner to Atwood. Bounce pass out front to Veneri. Concordia on top, leading by 29. 64-35, 45 seconds to go. Bounce pass near side, Francis off to Brees. Peyton will swing it off to Nick Veneri. Veneri works it around the perimeter. Gets it back with 32 seconds remaining in the third. Concordia up 64-35. Panthers have dominated this third quarter, starting with a 18-2 run. And Concordia on top, leading 64-35. They've led by as much as 31 here in the third. Brees will give it off to Francis. Down to 10 seconds left to go in the third. Veneri with the basketball. Nick puts it on the floor, dribbling right, down to 5 seconds. Looking for Colgren in the corner. Double teamed, off to Veneri. A deep three is off, and we go to the fourth. Concordia up 29, 64-35. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Lead at 64-35 as we get set to begin the final 8 minutes of action here in this matchup between Concordia and Pike Valley. On the floor for Concordia, Alec Francis, Easton Atwood, Cav Colgren, Peyton Brees, and Wyatt Trost. Down low, Benny, reverse lay-in won't go. Rebound tipped away, and coming up with it is Easton Atwood. Atwood's going to get tied up, and the possession arrow will stay with Concordia. Atwood with his third board. Hobrock back into the ball game as Tyler will check in to replace Francis. Hobrock with 12 rebounds tonight to lead Concordia on the glass. Alec Francis again coming out of the contest as Hobrock comes back in. Cav Colgren's got the ball for Concordia. He'll swing it off to Brees. Around left side, Atwood wants a three. This one off the heel, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Scholander for Pike Valley. Ace and Cash tonight leading Concordia with 21 points. One of two Panther players in double figures. Cav Colgren has 10. Jackson Russell forces up a shot that doesn't go, and we've got a foul that's going to be whistled on Concordia on the rebound. And they'll whistle this one on Trost. He's done. Wyatt is fouled out of this one with 9 points, 5 boards tonight as Trost, his night is finished. Coming into the game for him will be Cash. With 7:15 to go, and again, Concordia on top leading by 29. Russell will inbound here for Pike Valley. Gets it into Benny, and Benny scores it. 7 points for Benny. Cash will bring it up. Plays it off to Cav Colgren. Cav will swing it off to Peyton Brees on the high post. It's Cash. Cash looking back door. Atwood reverse lay-in is good. Easton Atwood, the senior, with the reverse lay-in off the assist from Cash.
Man, I have him for 6 assists on the night, and that was pretty, but what a finish by Henderson.
No, Atwood.
Or Atwood, excuse me.
Down low, Benny kicks it off out front. Near side is Flavin with the basketball. Flavin puts it on the floor. Picks up the dribble guarded by Hobrock. He'll swing it off to Russell. Russell working off a screen. Wanting to go inside to Benny. The lob gets deflected by Cash, and Brees comes up with the steal. Up the floor, Cash with the basketball. Kicks it off to Colgren. Brees gets it out front. He'll fire another three. Looking for his second of the game. He'll miss. Cav Colgren with the rebound and the putback. A double-double for Colgren. 12 points, 10 boards tonight.
That is the 17th second chance points by the Panthers, and it is their 10th point off of turnovers.
Russell behind the back dribble. Going up with the left hand. Scores it off the glass. Jackson Russell with 4 points in the contest.
He's done that 2-3 times tonight. Really nice play.
Cash looking off to Atwood. Out front, Colgren. A deep two from the right misses. And underneath the rebound to Russell for Pike Valley. 5:35 to play, 68-39 our score. Off the right side, Russell with the basketball. Head fake on a three from the baseline. Picks up his dribble and plays it off to Benny. Benny dribbling off, trying to attack from the right, gets it knocked out of his hands by Cash, who comes away with the steal. Ace and Cash losing the ball up the floor, sliding on the floor, trying to save it, and it's out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover right back by Concordia, but what a night for Cash.
Just unreal, man. I've just got more marks by his name and everything. He actually needs a couple more, three more rebounds to have a double-double.
Joey Jessup, the senior, has come onto the floor here for Concordia. So too, Joey Henderson back into the ball game. We're at the bottom of the hour. We owe you a station identification. You're listening to Panther Basketball on 1390 KNCK Concordia, 98.3 FM and NCKtoday.com. Flavin with the shot, good. Brennan Flavin battling inside, able to knock down the bucket. He has 9 points in the contest. 4.5 to play. Concordia 68, Pike Valley 41. Cash looks off to Henderson. Henderson on the baseline, trying to dump it off inside to Hobrock. It's knocked away on the baseline and will go out of bounds. Drew Benfer, Jonathan Turner will come in for Concordia to replace Ace and Cash and Tyler Hobrock. Pike Valley starting to empty their bench as well. And the running clock here in the fourth. We're down to 4 minutes left to go in this one. Left side, Henderson, an open look at a three. It's good. Off the screen, Joey Henderson knocks it down. He has 8 points in the contest. Concordia up 30, 71 to 41. And now Jessup trying to play for the steal. Knocked it away on the sideline rather, as it'll go out of bounds. Henderson will come out. Peyton Brees back in for Concordia as the clock works its way down to 3.5 now left to go in this one. Concordia going to pick up its 5th win of the season as the Panthers going to stop a 4-game losing skid. Here's a three that's off the mark for Pike Valley, but the Pike Valley Panthers get a rebound and then step out of bounds, or it's a double dribble rather, against Pike Valley, so a turnover.
They're 11th.
Concordia will bring back into the contest Atwood. And he'll check in to replace Benfer. Clock down to 3 minutes to go. Francis spots up and fires a three, and it's good.
Wow.
Alec Francis got an open look on the left side wing and picks up his first 3 points of the contest. Russell, floater at the free throw line, hard, doesn't go. Rebound, hauled in, and unable to score was Jaron Arend. Now Concordia comes out with it. Make it Jessup rather with the basketball. The senior and Joey Jessup getting an opportunity to play here late in this one. Turnaround for Jessup is good. Off the assist from Francis, Joey Jessup able to score on the baseline. Concordia up 35. Back the other way. Aaron head fake on a three. Wanting to drive, losing his footing. Ball loose on the ground, and coming away with the steal is Alec Francis. 12th turnover on Pike Valley. Francis pushing up the floor is going to be fouled.
That'll be the 16th foul on Pike Valley, so no shooting.
We're down to 1:53 left to go here in this one. And again, Concordia firmly in control. Panthers on top, leading 76 to 41.
Panthers have had a lot of people contribute tonight, and that is really good to see.
3-point shot for Jessup is good. Off the inbound play from Peyton Brees. Joey Jessup able to knock it in. 5 points here in the fourth for Jessup. Concordia on top, 79-41. Here's a three back the other way by Jaron Arend, as Arend able to knock it in. Near side, Jessup swings it off around the perimeter. Atwood back off to Brees. Brees wanting to go inside, and we got a whistle and a foul. It'll put Turner at the line off the 7th team foul. And so Jonathan Turner, a 6'5" freshman, will be stepping to the stripe here. A 1-and-1 opportunity. Turner's free throw. Bounces off. Rebound tipped up. Jessup comes up with it. Pulling up. Fadeaway shot from the right is off for Benfer. Battle for the board. Turner able to haul it in. And now we got a whistle and a foul again. That'll put Turner back at the line.
Wow. A lot of action for, again, a lot of the JV players, and that's certainly fun to see for the Concordia Panthers. Panthers can make it 80 points here if Turner can get it down. He rattles it in.
Turner able to rattle it home.
So he gets his first point as a Panther.
11 Panthers have scored in this contest. Next free throw on the way. This one off. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a foul or a tie-up. It's going to be a tie-up as Jessup trying to battle for the board, but Pike Valley will get it. Final seconds, though, going to roll off the clock on this one. Down to 2 seconds. Pike Valley from half court. Concordia gets the victory, 80-44. The Panthers in the 4-game losing skid as Concordia comes up with the victory. The Panthers move to 5-6 on the season and will travel to Clay Center on Friday. We'll take a break. Post-game show on the way next on KNCK.